Guys,
Kakalinda.
do you know the South Australian government has recently launched an expression of interest for healthcare professionals to move to South Australia and work. Guys, you do not need a job offer. What you need is just for you to show your expression of interest. Guys, they need nurses, they need doctors. In short, they need everybody in the healthcare field. Guys, I will be reading directly from the source. It states, the South Australian Health Recruitment Drive for Health Professionals has established to ensure that critical vacancies can be filled by suitably trained interstate and overseas health professionals. And what are they looking for? They say, we are seeking expression of interest from health professionals to fill vacancies across South Australia. Guys, they say they need nurses, they need doctors, they need gynecologists. In short, if you are under the medical field, or if you have any health certificate, guys, you are qualified to show your expression of interest. And guys, this particular pathway was launched on the 26th of February 2023, and the deadline is 31st of January 2024. Guys, you do not need much. And remember, you can move with your family. Yes, you can move with your family. You do not need eyes. You can move with your family. There are just three things you need. You need to fill in an online application form, and you have to provide a cover letter, and you have to provide your CV. Those are the things you need. Guys, without wasting so much time, let's dive into my screen so that I can show you this opportunity of this pathway and apply as soon as possible. Remember, the deadline is 31st of January 2024. And as they say, the early birds eat the fattest worm. Make sure you apply as soon as possible. When you show your expression of interest, they will call you for an interview. And if you are shortlisted, or if you are successful with this interview, they will sponsor you. It's something like a sponsorship job. You do not need to pay any dime. You do not need to pay any naira. You do not need to pay any euro. If somebody accepts to employ you, that person will be the person to sponsor you, your flight ticket and everything. So guys, what are you waiting for? Let's make use of this opportunity. Let's just dive into my screen, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Let's go. So guys, we are now on the official web page of the government of South Australia. When you get to this page, what you can see is just find your health career in South Australia. The next thing you have to do is just to scroll down. Scroll down and you will see something like, when you join South Australia Health, you'll be part of a health system that is truly world class. Guys, don't bother too much. What you have to do is to read everything and just keep going down. When you scroll down a little bit, you will see something like Australian applicant guidelines and international applicant guidelines. You know why I'm doing this? I'm just trying to take you guys straight to the point. There's no need wasting too much time. And it reads, how to apply for a job in South Australia Health for international applicants, including registration requirements, job application guidelines, and visa information. So when you click on this link, it takes you to where you will see every information, and you will put in your application for this particular expression of interest. Guys, the next thing you have to do when you get to this page is to read international applicant guidelines. What you have to do is just to scroll down a little bit, and you'll see something like, we welcome internationally trained health professionals to express their interest to work for a South Australia Health in South Australia. Guys, you know this particular pathway is just for you to show your expression of interest. If you are somebody who is under the healthcare sector, or you have any health certificate, you just have to show your expression of interest, and they will contact you. And it reads further, we are looking for international applicants with transferable skills and qualifications for medical, nursing and midwifery, and allied and scientific health position. Guys, that was very explicit. You just need to read everything and make sure you understand it. It also states a well-presented essay. These are the things you need if you want to participate in this pool or if you want to apply to this pathway. They say a well-presented essay to read application will allow the panel to assess the information they need from your application. To give yourself the best opportunity to reach an interview, your application should clearly and concisely demonstrate to the selection panel that you are suitably equipped to perform a role in your profession. Guys, so they want you to write an essay because remember, when you show an expression of interest, they are going to do a selection and call you guys for an interview. You do not need a job offer. What you need is just to show your expression of interest. Guys, this is very juicy. You do not need to go through the long process as they usually do. This is just to show your expression of interest. And guys, if you continue to go a little bit further, you see something like your application. And they say the following format is recommended unless a specific role specifies otherwise. Guys, and you see something like online application. They say complete the online application, which enables you to share your personal details and the information relevant to the position, including your employment history, education, qualification, and professional membership. The online application has room for you to attach up to 3 nominated referees, their position, and their contact details. So they are asking you for references and they want you to put up to 3 references, guys. And the next thing they want you to do is to present a cover letter. And it states covering letter, attach a covering letter of up to 2 pages. Introduce yourself to the selection panel and describe your skills, abilities, knowledge, qualification, and experience in relation to the position. Guys, a cover letter is very simple. If you don't know how to write a cover letter, please go to Google and check for format. That's very, very simple to write. It's not difficult. Or you go to YouTube and also check for examples of cover letters. And the next thing they need from you is your resume. Resume is also known as CV. They say attach a current resume that includes your personal details, relevant employment history, education, training courses, qualification, and professional membership registration. So guys, and they say candidate may submit a resume, cover letter, and a copy of any relevant qualification to the South Australia Health Recruitment Drive for Health Personnel. So guys, as you can see, they just need you to submit 3 things: your cover letter, your resume, and your qualifications. So you do not need so many things, guys. This is very, very juicy. Health, those who are under the health profession, this is an opportunity for everybody to partake. And it states where a vacancy is identified that matches your qualification and experience, you may be invited to interview for a specific role. So guys, when you submit your expression of interest and they realize that your profile matches a particular job opportunity or a vacancy, they will send you an invitation for interview. So guys, you do not need to stress. And they say prior to expressing interest for a role, please carefully review the professional registration requirements. Guys, these are the professional registration requirements. What you need to do is just to read, but remember, you have just to send 3 things. 3 things: your resume, your cover letter, and your qualification to the South Australia Health Recruitment Drive for Health Professionals. So when you click here, it takes you to where you have to submit all those things. But I'm still coming back there. So let's not rush. Let's take it gradually. And they say professional registration. Guys, you have to read everything under the professional registration so that you know what they are talking about. They say the process for gaining registration as a health professional in Australia is overseen by the relevant national boards, which are supported in their function by the Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency. Guys, they just want you to read so that you know what you are getting into. And they say use the links below to review the registration requirements of the relevant national board and association. So guys, if you are somebody who is under the medical, guys, you have to click here and they say confirm that your primary qualification was awarded by dash. So guys, make sure you read. They say if you are a nursing and midwifery, or if you have a qualification as a nurse or a midwife, they say registration standard and qualification criteria. You have to check if you have everything. And they say allied and scientific health. For example, social workers, uh, physiotherapists, psychologists, xenographers, radiographers. Guys, make sure you read everything. You have to click there to make sure you have all the requirements if you are applying as an allied and scientific health. So guys, every information is here. There's no need to stress. What you have to do is to scroll down a little bit and they say visa. They say if you are an international applicant and accompanying family members who require a visa to work in Australia, guys, remember, you can come with your family. That is what is very important. They say international applicants and accompanying family members will require a visa to work in Australia. If you are coming with your family, remember your family will need a visa to come into Australia. And they say if you meet the eligibility criteria, South Australia Health will sponsor your visa and help you work through the visa process. Remember, it is a sponsorship opportunity. If you show your expression of interest and they call you for interview and you are shortlisted, they will sponsor you. It is a sponsorship pathway. It is a sponsorship job, guys. And they say you may also wish to engage a registered migration agent. If you need help, you can also contact a registered migration agent. And they say there are a range of visas that allow overseas candidates to work in Australia. Which visa is right for you would depend on the role you are applying for, your specific skills and qualification, and other personal circumstances. Guys, they also want to make you to understand that there are also different type of visas you can use to work in Australia. For example, the temporary skills shortage visa, subclass 482, the skilled employer sponsor regional provisional visa, subclass 494, and they also talk of home affairs skill occupation list, and they also make us to understand that alternatively, you may be eligible for a state-sponsored visa. There are many occupation and pathway for South Australian state nomination, which are available on the South Australian skill occupation list. Guys, you may be eligible for a state-sponsored visa. Guys, this is an opportunity for you people. You can click here. If you are interested, you can click here to know what they are talking about. And guys, remember, they say commencement date for internationally trained candidates may vary, which is often due to the processing time and providing the necessary documentation. Guys, if you provide your documentation as soon as possible, then that will be very, very good. They say the below is a guide only for a health professionals and is dependent on your registration pathway. How quickly you can provide the necessary documentation through the visa and registration process and visa processing time frame. So guys, they say registration approximately 6 to 10 weeks when an official offer of employment is made. And they say visa approximately 5 to 11 months, which may run concurrently to your registration depending on your profession and visa. Guys, make sure you read everything. And now they talk of the cost. They say we understand that the cost of moving to another country can be significant consideration. Relocation allowances may vary based on the role and its location. We recommend that you discuss relocation support with the hiring manager if you are progressed to interview. Guys, remember they offer sponsorship. So the person who is offering you this job is going to sponsor you. And they say in addition, for some visa types, the employer will fund airfares for successful candidates. Costs to consider include registration or accreditation costs, visa costs, relocation costs to Australia, including travel, flight, and settlement costs. So guys, this is something that is fully funded. You receive sponsorship if you are given a job offer. So guys, that is what I have for you guys. And remember, it is fully sponsored, so you do not need to stress. But guys, I want to show you one last very important page which you have to take note. This page states that South Australia Health Recruitment Drive. These are the professions, or this is the page where you are going to put in your application. As you can see, if you go to career, or when you click on career, it brings you to this page and it reads South Australia Health Career Drive Professional 2023. What you have to do is just to scroll down and read, and they say job number, and they say work type. You can work full-time or you can work part-time. But since it is a sponsorship issue, or it is a sponsorship job, what you have to do is to choose full-time. And remember the location, they say Adelaide Metro Eastern, Adelaide Metro Northern. You will be working in South Australia. So guys, and they say category, they say allied and scientific health, medical, nursing, and midwifery. Those are the categories. And guys, make sure you read everything. They are just trying to tell you that they need people to come and work with them on this particular page. But this is the page where you are supposed to click and start applying. For example, it states the South Australia Health Recruitment Drive for Health Professionals has been established to ensure that critical vacancies can be filled by suitably trained interstate and overseas health professionals. Guys, this is juicy, and they need medical practitioners, nursing and midwifery, and allied and scientific health. Guys, when you get to this page, and they say this job was advertised on the 26th of February, or this pathway was advertised on the 26th of February 2023, and the application deadline is on the 31st of January 2024. So guys, what are you waiting for? Now, if you want to apply, what you have to do is just to click here. When you click here, it takes you to where you have to begin your application, and they say South Australia Health Career Account. What you have to do is to put in your email address and click here. By clicking continue, you agree that you have read our privacy statement. Guys, when you click on continue, it leads you to the next page where you have to put in your application. So guys, that is that for this particular opportunity. I wish you guys good luck. As you can see, we are on the official website of the Government of Australia page. So guys, make sure you apply. Thank you guys, and see you on my next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.